obviously I'm going to be talking about ghost stories, and I'm going to tell 2 of them because I've had quite a few ghost experiences, if you would say that, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want me to tell more ghost stories. Last time I had a ghost experience, if you would, I think it was 2015, 2016, when I was living at the Brown house. It looked like a cabin, it was brown, that's why I call it that. I don't know what video that was, but we moved from that house to my Nana's house, and I didn't have any ghost experiences at my Nana's house, and I haven't had any ghost experience since we moved down to Florida. But the Brown house was built on top of Indian burial grounds, so that's probably why they didn't really like us there. And my dad burned sage in the house, which probably pissed them off a little bit. So, I'm just going to do this real quick. It's not really like a story, but it's something that happens a lot when I was living at the Brown house. Is my closet door was like, you know those closet doors like that you don't pull open like this, but you just pull it like that? I feel like most closet doors are like that. You don't like it's not like this. You don't open it like that. You kind of just like slide it, like pull it and it slides across. But that kept like in the middle of the night, it would open and close like on its own. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's why I always leave my closet doors shut. But I don't have a closet in this room, so that's good. I don't have a door either. I have a curtain, and it really pisses me off when somebody leaves my curtain open. That's the same thing with the door. I don't like that. It just irritates me. Like, if it's cracked open just a little bit, it's annoying and I don't like it. And somebody leaves my curtain open, I'm the same way. Like, curtain and a door, it's not hard to shut, so just shut it. Unless I leave it open, which I rarely do because I don't like that. It's my personal opinion. Anyway, so that kept opening and closing in the middle of the night, so I would keep it shut. It would still open and close though, either way, but I just don't like having my closet door open, so that's it. But when I was living at the Brown house, my family and me, my sister's friend was staying over. She asked me to get something for her. I think it was like a glass of water or whatever, I don't really know. But in our house, so it was like the basement. When you walk into the house, the first thing you see is the stairs leading upstairs, and then the stairs leading downstairs, and then over to the side is where our dining room was. In the dining room, there was a wall, and then the kitchen was like behind that wall, and then the dining room. And then the stairs led downstairs, and the stairs, when you walk in, would lead upstairs. So I was walking down the stairs from our upstairs. There's a ceiling fan that's above the dining room. It would lead, or no, it wouldn't lead. I was going downstairs, and I noticed that the fan was not on. The fan was not on, okay? Remember that. The fan was off. I was going downstairs to get whatever my sister's friend wanted, and I went to the kitchen. Okay. Note this too, the cabinet doors were closed. All of the cabinet doors were closed, okay? Oh, my finger itches, sorry. So I was walking down the stairs, I got whatever she wanted from the kitchen, walked back upstairs, sat down, and then they told me, like, did you turn the kitchen fan on? Or the dining room above the ceiling, on the ceiling, the fan? And I'm like, no, it was off. And I like freaked out. I was freaking out because I'm like, I did not do that. The fan was off when I went downstairs, and I'm like, I did not turn that fan off. I would not turn that fan off, okay? Not off. I did not turn it on. I'm really good at telling stories, if you notice. But that fan was not on, okay? I did not turn it on. I remembered it being off. And then I went back down to the kitchen because, for some reason, I don't know why, I walked down the stairs. The fan was still on because I didn't bother turning it off. Because, I mean, if you're going to turn something off, it's more likely going to happen again. It's going to turn back on because ghosts like to play, Ghosts like to play games, okay? They do. And I'm not about that, so I just left it on. So I walked downstairs to the kitchen, and the cabinet doors were open. I was freaking the fuck out. I was not having it. I'm just like really itchy today, but that's not the point. The the cabinet doors were open. Like, no. My dad thought it was a good idea to burn sage that night too. Why? They're doing freaking opening the cabinets and turning the fans off, and you thought it was a good idea to burn sage. No, you don't do that. My goodness, though, that was really irritating. Okay, so that happened, and I was not all about that. Wasn't having it. Those are quite boring ghost stories, actually. They're not very, like, oh my gosh, I almost died, and blah, blah, like, how people tell their ghost stories. They're more like, it's quite boring. But I hope that you enjoy this video. Because, why not? Yes. And if you did, please give this video a like, and let me know in the comments what new video ideas you want me to do, and if you want me to do more ghost stories, because I have a lot of them. Most of them were when I was little and living in Albertville. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you guys on Friday with a video that I don't know yet.